So it is about 5:25 in the morning on a Sunday, and I am on my way to see SpaceX explode a Falcon 9 rocket in a test to test their escape capsule. So come along with me, and hopefully we'll see some pretty cool fireworks today. So I finally made it down to the very south end of Apollo Beach, and it's just a little bit before 7 a.m. this morning. We're going to check out and see some scouting locations. It's an absolutely stunning sunrise so far. Beautiful drive in. I'm real glad I made it though. It's already pretty busy here, considering launch is not for T-minus 2 hours or so. At least that's the expected window. But I think it's going to be even busier as the day goes on. So excited to hang with some space nerds and see what the day has to bring. Should be fun. What's up, everybody? So I think I've found my spot for the day. I'm on this little boardwalk, and like I said, it is just an absolutely stunning sunrise. So let me talk to you a little bit about this crazy setup I got. So I got my carbon fiber tripod, like I mentioned in previous videos, but this time with my gimbal head on it. I also happen to have a ball head, and this way I can actually attach 2 cameras to the tripod. So I'm going to be tracking the launch with 3 cameras in total, 2 shooting video, 1 wide, 1 tight, and 1 shooting photographs. At least that's the plan. Hopefully things go according to plan. Right now SpaceX is talking about a 9 o'clock launch time, so fingers crossed. What's up, everybody? We are T-minus 1 hour 20 minutes or so from launch. The crowds are really starting to gather here. It's a beautiful morning, giving about an 80% chance of liftoff today. I got my cameras all set up, and we're just sort of biding time until the launch happens. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about what I got set up here on my gimbal. So I did not bring out my biggest lens today, but I got both the 100 to 400 with a 2x converter, as well as the 100 to 400 on the Micro Four Thirds, my Panasonic gear. As well as my little point and shoot shooting upside down. So I'm going to be shooting video with the Panny, video with the point and shoot, and stills with the 32 megapixels on the Canon EOS M6 Mark II. Fingers crossed that I can actually track this thing. It's going to be coming up just from the horizon here. We're about 12 miles away or so. So hopefully we have a pretty good view as it streaks overhead and detonates for max Q. So what's up, everybody? It is now 9:28, and I've gotten word again that it's been delayed till 10:30 launch time. So we're just hanging out here, having a good old time, having a conversation. But the weather appears to be getting worse, but NASA seems to think, or SpaceX seems to think, we're gonna have a small window of time sometime around 10:30 where the winds and the clouds will clear enough for us to get a launch off. So fingers crossed, but I think once we get past 10 o'clock or 10:30, if we don't go, we're not gonna be able to launch today, and I'll be making a drive back here again tomorrow at 5 a.m. So I sure like my sleep and hope that we can get off today, but we'll see. So the crowds have really grown since first thing this morning when I got out here just past 6:30, and now we're looking at a pretty good group of people. I think just about everybody is here for the launch. It's been an awful lot of fun getting to talk with folks and meet new people. Everybody here sharing the same interest. It's a really cool, exciting event. So we are now about 15 minutes away from launch, So far everything says we're go. The crowds have really ballooned here. It's awesome to see so many folks taking an interest in the space program. I'm super excited. Hopefully we'll have a little bit of a clear shot. Unfortunately, there's these really high clouds that might make it hard to see the actual separation and maybe detonation of the Falcon rocket, but fingers crossed that we get a little bit of clearing and the weather behaves for us, and most importantly that it's a clean launch with everything going according to plan so that we can get humans back in space from the United States coming in the next year. So that's it, in a puff of smoke, it's all over with. Did not have the best launch weather conditions today, but SpaceX went ahead with it anyway, and everything from what we hear was successful. Unfortunately, the launch basically took the capsule directly into the sun, which meant we did not get the best views. A couple of times we had some nice shots, but then it got obscured by clouds, and then once again flew directly into the line of the sun, and so we lost tracking of it. And of course, the parachute deploy happened way beyond the horizon, so we didn't get a chance to see that either. There was no booster separation, so there was no flyback on landing. But it was a really cool experience, a great event. I really enjoyed it, although I don't think I got the photos that I would really hoping to get, but I definitely enjoyed the experience, and I enjoyed spending the time with all these great folks down here as well. So hopefully come back another time and catch a launch where it takes it a different flight path and gets us a little better view, and maybe even get some good video of it. I don't know if you can hear the parking area is totally overfull, as you might expect by this kind of a launch, this high profile of a launch, and people are just parking in the road and on the grass and wherever they can, and it's pretty funny to see how quickly this place evacuated or emptied out afterwards. I got no hurry because I'm not going to get stuck in the traffic of everybody leaving. So it's about 11:45. Rocket launch went off at 10:30, and I've been sitting in my car in the parking lot in my minivan, trying to get my car to work. So the adventure continues. My infotainment center on my Honda Odyssey, when I rebooted my car, it never actually shut off apparently when I went to go watch the launch, so it's been running all this time. And when I came back in, it was still on. I restarted the car. I've been searching Google. Finally, I actually had to crawl underneath the dashboard and unplug the fuse to force it to reboot. So an uneventful launch and then a very eventful attempt to return home. So quite the day. What's up, everybody? I am back at home after quite a long drive. Pretty darn tired. It started, my day started at 5 a.m. and drove about 50 miles each direction. It was quite a busy day, but certainly awesome. Now I'm off to watch a little bit of football, put my feet up, and maybe take a nap there or two. I'm not sure, but certainly glad you joined me. Hopefully you enjoyed this format versus more gear-centric conversation, talking a little bit more about what happens during my day when I'm out here shooting. If you did, please like, comment, share. I'd love to see your comments below. Have a great one. Bye for now.